So from here, we get flip flopping meatball, Ron DeSanctimonious, Tiny D, Ronnie D, pontificating and talking about how he doesn't know what it would like to pay off a porn star. And this is another example, and we're gonna get to why, because Trump responds to this. This is another example of why Ron, Tiny D, DeSanctimonious, Meatball Ron cannot hang with Trump. Despite DeSantis, and this is, look, all the polls suggest this. Not all of them, I should say. Most of the highly rated polls suggest that Trump is beating DeSantis in the primary. However, DeSantis outperforms Trump against Biden. So, as a progressive in isolation, of course, I have my association with the Democratic Party, but just as a progressive person, we should all want round 2 for Joe Biden and Donald Trump over Joe Biden versus DeSantis, in my opinion. And it seems like we're going to get that. But here is DeSantis in Florida responding to a question about the potential imminent Trump arrest.
In terms of we are not involved in this, won't be involved in this. I have no interest in getting involved in some type of manufactured circus by some Soros DA, okay? He's trying to do a
Soros DA, which, of course, Trump actually talked about the DA being a Soros-funded DA, which, for those who don't know, George Soros is just a 92-year-old billionaire who happens to be Jewish. They claim that there is no anti-Semitism when they talk about Soros, but whatever. It's a dog whistle, at least. And, of course, that has nothing to do with the charges going against Trump. It has nothing to do with the case against Trump, but it is something that Trump said. So DeSantis is trying to play both sides, straddle the line, and be like, look, guys, I don't like the Soros-funded DA from New York. He's a racist, which I think he might say in this case. But if he didn't, other Republicans say that district attorneys that have progressive ideologies are always racist. That's just what they go to, which typically means that they're black and they think that they're doing reverse racism. Stupid, I know, but that is what he's saying.
A political spectacle. He's trying to virtue signal for his base. I've got real issues I got to deal with here.
Now, remember, this is Ron Don't Say Gay DeSantis saying that the district attorney in Manhattan is trying to play to his base. This is Ron Don't Say Gay DeSantis, who literally has been banning books out of Florida schools, who has literally been threatening Disney because they support gay people. He is trying to take away their whatever legal status that you want to call it in Orlando, despite that's the reason why people go to Orlando. Whatever issues you might have with Disney, there are plenty, monopoly issues. This guy is the epitome of playing to his base and literally being sanctimonious and trying to be better than thou and trying to virtue signal to his base.
Here in the state of Florida, we're obviously shutting down CBDC, which is important. We've got so many things pending in front of the legislature. I've got to spend my time on issues that actually matter to people. I can't spend my time worrying.
Like banning AP African American history. That is something that really matters to Ron DeSantis. Or protecting free speech by making sure that people that make blog posts about Ron DeSantis are registered with the state and they have to pay fines and pay all this money to make sure that they can criticize DeSantis because they're very pro free speech.
About things of that nature. So we're not going to be involved in it in any way. I'm fighting for Floridians and I'm fighting back against Biden. That's what I do every single day.
So there you have DeSantis. Now, he was basically, I don't know that was the full clip that I needed, but basically, DeSantis just goes on to say, like, I don't know what it's like to be paying off a porn star. Okay. So, what happens next? Well, Trump tweets out this. Or, sorry, Truth Socials. He truths this. A video or a picture, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's an article from Midas Touch, which says exclusive. Ron DeSantis. This is a couple weeks old, but Ron DeSantis partied with underage girls at drinking party while teaching at a Georgia school. Now, Trump truths this out and then deletes it. And everyone was like, oh, okay, like he must be editing, or he must have done it on accident or realized it was a bad idea. No. He added more crap to his truth, which I will read now. And I will do a great impression. Ron DeSanctimonious will probably find out about false accusations, all caps, and fake stories, all caps, sometime in the future, as he gets older, wiser, and better known, when he's unfairly and illegally attacked by a woman, even classmates that are underage, or possibly a man. I'm sure he will want to fight these misfits just like I do. Now, the obvious thing here that Trump is trying, of course, we should dig into Ron DeSantis' past. We should look into, I'm just going to toss it out there. I'm not going to talk too much about it right now, but Google Ron DeSantis and Guantanamo Bay and Ensure, like ENSURE. Ron DeSantis is not a good guy, but this is what I mean, where Trump is just not, he's not messing around with him. He doesn't give a crap. So he's just like, all right, I'm just going to say that Ron DeSantis, again, the don't say gay guy might be gay, which if he was gay, the only reason why people would have a problem with him is because he's been passing these bills, but everyone else would accept him. But because of his anti-LGBTQ plus stances, it would be a lot harder to be like, oh yeah, whatever, not a shock, whatever. But his continued effort to attack, queer and trans people makes it a lot harder to be like, oh yeah, whatever. If this story is real, which we will find out, I'm sure, or as things unfold, it'll be interesting to see as they continue to go.